You're welcome to My Vision, My Voice. This is an exclusive interview series powered by Optimistic Concept Services. This series is dedicated to giving contestants in the Nigerian Library Association 2025 election a platform to share visions, a forum to share their values and plans to the entire library community in Nigeria. In just a few minutes, we will be hearing directly from one of the contestants for the position of the president of our great association. He's going to tell us his plan and why we should vote for him. Introduce yourself briefly and highlight your professional journey in librarianship and also in the leadership.
Thank you very much. I am Dr. Pius Olatunji Olaojo, CLN, FNLA, JPFY. By the grace of God, I've been privileged to study librarianship after my sojourn in 2 colleges. I obtained ND in farm mechanization, obtained teacher certificates, grade 1, and I was fortunate to be the very first set of the students admitted to run bachelor degree program in the University of Ibadan. Because of my insatiable appetite for learning, I decided to enlist for a master's program immediately after my youth service. And thereafter, I applied for PhD and I obtained my doctoral certificate too from the University of Ibadan.
I want you to speak more now on your leadership in NLA.
Okay, thank you very much. And at the NLA level, I was the treasurer when Oyo State hosted the national conference, Oluyole 2009. Immediately after that, I became the chairman of the Nigerian Library Association in Oyo State between 2016 and 2019. Then thereafter, I was made a fellow. Immediately I left, I was made a fellow of the Nigerian Library Association because of my resilience and my commitment. I also aspired to the position of PRO, and I was able to win the position.
So are you saying that you are the present PRO of our association?
Currently, I am the present PRO of the association. Having served also at the level of awards committee at the national.
Thank you. I could see that you have a lot of experiences in terms of leadership and also the profession. The question I want to ask you, what inspired you to run for the office of NLA President? And what unique strength you are bringing to this leadership role if you are elected?
Well, thank you very much. What really motivated me to aspire for the office of the president is very simple. I've seen a lot of rot in our system, and I'm out to right the wrongs. Also, I've discovered that many of our members, we are supposed to be parading at least a minimum of 20,000 members in Nigeria. But alas, even for this election, maybe a less number to maybe 1,500. We have to vote for this election. So I could see the docility in our member. And I want to come to that office to infect unsuspecting librarians with virus of dedication that will make them to be alive to their responsibilities, that we make them to want to join the association, that we make them to want to be retained, that we also make them to also contribute their own quota. Because I believe that in togetherness, everyone achieves much. And what I want to do is to work to rely on the strength of all our numerous members that are standing aloof now, that have not identified with us, so that we can have a better library and we can have better Nigeria. I know if we have better libraries, we also have better Nigeria. And we are also coming on board with perfect integrity. And because we have records, we have antecedents. And, from the records of our performance at the local level, at the national level, I believe that people have known the right choice. They know the right person to vote, and so that we can have the kind of environment that we desire. I've also been privileged to start 2 library schools in my lifetime. So what I do most times is that wherever I go, I carry the library on my head. So it is the library you will first see before you even see the person that is Olatunji Olaojo.
Thank you so much, Dr. Olaojo.
God
I can
bless you,
see
sir.
now you've identified some maybe some problems that you really wish to solve if elected to be the chairman of the president of our association. Now, what are the top two or three strategic priorities for NLA if elected, and how do you plan to implement them effectively? Over to you,
The
sir.
first thing, the very first thing is to make sure that we discover and enlist more members for this association. A tree does not make a forest. If you are saying you are very good, you are very sound, you are this, and my own state cannot boast of 100 librarians that are fee paying. One, I will make sure that I enlist, I discover new members, which I have done before. When I became the chairman in Oyo State, I was able to organize a visit to about 68, not even about, we got to about 68 libraries. And we discovered 68 libraries and we put them on the globe. It was because of effort, consciously enlisting people. And not only that, if you have been able to enlist people, we want to also engage them and retain them.
Yeah.
You engage and you retain. You know, even when many people heard that I will be going for the presidency, I know many people that have called me that they are going to pay for 4 years, that enough of docility, that they want to identify with a moving train. We want to identify with a winning fellow. We want to identify with somebody that knows the way. We want to identify with somebody that knows the road. And we know when Olaojo is leading, you cannot lead us amiss. You will always lead us aright. And I said, it is not me, it is you, because it is in the people that I derive my strength. And when I have the strength, when I have the focus, when I have the assistance, when I have the readiness, the willingness and the ability to do will be activated in me. And I'll be able to move the NLA to the desired height. That is the passion. It's because my mind bleeds. Each time I remember that in Nigeria, we don't have 5,000 members that we can boast of. So many people will say, yes, I'm a member. They will now become like a bat, that when they are going for the meeting of the rats, you will say, I'm a rat, because you can see hairs on my skin. And when they are going for the best, you say, I can fly, because you can see my wings. I don't want people to behave like that any longer.
Thank you.
The thing I do is, when I hit the ground running, I will just be moving. It is you that is inspired by what we are doing that will be begging for relevance. And that is when we'll be able to co-opt you and we are going to give you responsibility. And if you are able to deliver on that responsibility, we give you higher responsibility so that you begin to inject even the new blood into the system. How many of our leaders, they are taking the vaccine? Maybe because the way we are leading is not right. But we are going to lead with the constitution at sight and giving the fellows the right place, giving the health officials the right place, we are going to move forward and we are going to have a different story altogether.
Thank you, Dr. Olaojo. Thank you. I can see the passion, I can see the energy, and the interest, you are putting into this. Yeah. Lastly, I want you to tell us your slogan, your watchword, and in telling us this, link it, address the electorates. Tell them the reason why they should vote for you.
Yes, thank you very much. You know, it is always good to learn to blow your trumpet yourself, because so nobody can blow it better than you. And it will be injurious when they blow it against you. So in order not to blow your trumpets against you, you better learn how to blow your trumpets yourself. And not until animals learn how to write stories, a hunter will continue to write the story that will suit his own family. They say, yes, my family is the type that will sit on one elephant to shoot at another elephant to kill it. But what I'm doing is, I have precedents, there is antecedents, we have records that are verifiable, and my slogan simply is that together, everyone achieves much. That's a team, that's team. That's the definition of team. I've adopted it. Together, everyone achieves much. And what is the focus of the achievement in question here? It is to have a better Nigeria, to have better libraries for better Nigeria. What I want to do is to infect all librarians with virus of dedication, so that they will come out of their cocoon, and they will be able to manifest their best. So that is my focus.
Thank you.
Together, everyone achieve much. And the reason why I want them to vote for me is this. When you vote for me, you are voting for diligence. When you vote for me, you are voting for accountability. No cover can be missing. You are voting for transparency. You are voting for progress. You are voting for advancement. You are voting for development. And you are voting for robust achievement together that we can celebrate. Let us also declare a day when we will have what we call happy hour. Everybody, wherever you are as librarian, you will just key in and you are celebrating one level of success.
Thank you so much, Dr. Olaojo, for your time. I really appreciate this. As I said, the passion is there, and also say togetherness. Librarians, viewers at home, you have listened to one of the candidates for the position of the president of our dear association, Nigerian Library Association. We have choices, we have options. You have the right to make your decision. And when you are making a decision, make the right decision. Bye for now.
Thank you very much.